My name is Abdul Ani Hazza bin Abdul Halim, your moderator for today's explanation. Now, we have two panel for joining us today to explain to us about how the social media affects relationships. Now, the first panel we have Mr. Azim, and the second panel we have Mr. Haras. The two of them will explain to us and give their opinion about this topic. Now, let's not waste any more time and listen for the first panel to explain to us about this topic. Now, Mr. Haras, whenever you're ready.
So, thank you, Mr. Moderator. Hello, everyone. My name is Muhammad Haras Hazman, and today's topic is how does social media affect relationships? I guess you all know what a social media is, and I know you all know that people all around the world use it all the time, and there are tons of social media platforms nowadays. Some people use it for their business, some use it to communicate with others, and most people use it for reaching out to people. So I guess we can all say that social media is a good alternative to communicate with people. That's all from me.
All right, thank you, Mr. Haras, for your explanation. Now, let's hear it from the second panel, Mr. Azim. Mr. Azim, whenever you're ready.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Azim Zuhair. We will be talking about how social media can affect relationship. Social media refers to online platforms and applications that allows users to create, share, and interact with content, as well as communicate with others. Examples include Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. It facilitates the sharing of information, ideas, and media, enabling people to connect globally. Social media has become a major tool for personal communication, marketing, entertainment, and news distribution. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Azim. Now, as you heard from the two panels, they explained to us, we all know that social media can affect all types of relationship in both positive and negative ways. It can help people stay connected, but may also lead to less quality in-person time. People can use social media to stay connected to long-distance friends and family members or improve communication with their partners, children, and healthcare professionals. Now, let's hear some, maybe they have some opinion of themselves, maybe some agreement and disagreements. Let's not waste any more time to hear it from the first panel, Mr. Azim. Mr. Azim, whenever you're ready.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Moderator. In my opinion, social media has a lot of benefits. One of them is social media can help boost connectivity. According to recent research, social media use has a positive impact on social connection if people use it actively. Because family members and friends do not always live in the same city or even the same state or country, so they can barely see them or interact with them in real life. So with the use of social media, they can interact and communicate with each other using platforms such as Instagram, WhatsApp, or Skype. This way, they can stay in touch with their loved ones. People can also post updates about themselves and others in their lives, such as spouses and children, as well as share photos of vacations and other important family events. Additionally, people can tweak their privacy levels and share more personal information or pictures through individual or group messages. So this way, they will not be worried about people seeing their privacy stuff that should just stay with their self or with their family or their close ones. Um, Moreover, social media can also help improve communication. Um, the benefits of one example is a parent sharing a self-help app with a child to work through an argument in discussing romantic relationship. Using tools such as WhatsApp and texting through an argument may also help some people communicate through writing because maybe they cannot meet in real life, that they cannot fix the issues in real life. So instead of waiting to meet each other, waiting for them to be free in time to meet each other, they can just fix the issue through social media, through WhatsApp, through Instagram. Uh, Lastly, using social media can connect you with a lot of people that shares the same interest as you. You can, if you want to find a person or if you want to find a friend, or even if you want to find your loved one, you can use social media to post something interesting about yourself, such as your favorite place, your hobbies, your favorite things to do in free times. This way, people will be attracted to you if they have the same interest too. Okay, whether it's a friend, whether it's a loved one. So this way, you can connect with more people through social media. Using example of a platform is Instagram. You can post story or and update your daily life, update what you are always doing every day, your work life, your personal life, and this way people can look at your story or your post and be like interested in you because they see that they have the same interest as you. Other platform is dating apps. Uh, Mostly these dating apps they promotes um they offers a service for people to connect with others so that they can find their loved one in the app. So when registering the dating apps, you need to put your hobbies, your favorite place to go, your favorite food, and things like that, so that this way people will be more likely to attracted to you if they find that you have the same interest as them. So that's all from me.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Azim, for your great explanation. So basically, it says that we can interact with people from far away, even our loved ones. So thank you, Mr. Azim, for your positive explanation about this topic, about the social media that affects our relationship. Now, we have heard the positive impacts from Mr. Azim, and let us hear the negative impacts and maybe some disagreements from other panels, which is Mr. Haras. Uh, and Mr. Haras, whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. So I'm not saying I disagree with all of the points that Mr. Azim has said just now, but I do think there is a fair amount of negative effects of social media on relationships. Like it can fuel functional impairments, which means it can actually be counterproductive. If someone is too busy playing with their phones because they are on social media that they forgot to interact with other people in real life. Substituting social media interactions for face-to-face communication may impact not only existing relationships, but also the ability for people to form new relationships. For example, while some researchers note that the necessity for more research on social anxiety and social media use, it is possible for people with social anxiety to experience continued functional impairments when they replace in-person interactions with media use. Furthermore, failing to make or maintain in-person relationships may also appear as a consequence of social media use. During a 2021 study at Prince Satam bin Abdul Aziz University in Saudi Arabia, researchers found that more than half of the 300 participants reported prolonged use of social media had impacted their social interactions, negatively affecting family relationships and friendships, while also making face-to-face communication more difficult. However, the study consisted only of students who identified as female aged from 17 to 29 years. So I think more research is necessary for this study. For my second point, I think too much of social media use can actually decrease quality time and relationship satisfaction. So excessive social media use can negatively impact quality time. It can create conflict and reduce relationship satisfaction, whether the relationship is romantic or not. During a 2021 study, researchers used Instagram and the app's time tracking capability to learn more about the connection between social media and relationship satisfaction. And based on the research, they found an increase in Instagram usage led to a decrease in relationship satisfaction and an increase in conflict and negative outcomes. So we can say that the dissatisfaction, the conflict, and the negative outcomes triggered an addictive use of Instagram. On the flip side, making daily sacrifices for the relationship partner had a positive effect on relationship satisfaction and can decrease the likelihood of conflict and negative outcomes. However, there is also issue of phubbing, which is the act of snubbing a person in a social setting by focusing on one's smartphone. For example, if two people sit down for a face-to-face conversation and one continues to scroll social media apps and check their notifications, that person is phubbing the other. Numerous studies and research materials have showed us that many people feel phubbing is rude and goes against social norms. The phubbies, or the people who have experienced phubbing, report a reduced sense of emotional connection, empathetic concern, and in personal trust. Additionally, phubbing may lead to heightened jealousy between romantic partners, as well as weaken their bond and lower their satisfaction with the relationship. And for my last point, I would like to say that too much social media can provide an avenue for infidelity related behaviors, or as we all call it now, as cheating. So, infidelity related behaviors, such as communicating with alternative partners, can lead to relationship dissatisfaction, breakups, and divorce. Social media provides such an avenue for those behaviors because while there is not much empirical evidence regarding social media and infidelity related behaviors, there is growing research on the topic. For example, researchers conducted a 2017 survey of 338 married or cohabiting partners on the social media infidelity related behaviors. And in addition to existing materials such as the Quality of Marriage Index and Experience in Close Relationship Scale, participants completed a survey specific to this study. A small percentage of people reported participating in social media infidelity-related behaviors. However, researchers found that more participation in these behaviors was significantly related to lower relationship satisfaction, higher relationship ambivalence, and other relationship concerns. So I think it's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Aras, for your explanation about the negative impacts with this topic, which is social media with the relationships. Now, for the audience, you have heard from these two panels that explain to us about how does social media affects relationships. You have heard the benefits and the positive impacts from Mr. Azim. You have heard the negative impacts and the problems about the social media towards the relationship from Mr. Haras. So I hope, we all hope that the audiences can take lessons from this, can learn something from these two panels, and not make mistakes that they have already explained to us. I think that is all from us to explaining about this topic. Thank you, Mr. Azim and Mr. Aras, for explaining it to us about your opinion with this topic. And yeah, that's it from us. Thank you again for listening. Have a good day and goodbye.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator.
Thank you.